What's up, y'all? What's happening? This your boy, your host, Coach Marshall, from the More Than the Coach podcast. And tonight, y'all, once again, got another hot fire show coming. Special guest. But before I bring my guests in, y'all know Coach Marshall. Let me show my disclaimer. So that way keep everybody off my back and try to get at me saying he said this or he did that, because y'all know that ain't true. But hey, I'm gonna do something different. I found this track. I want to play it, but I ain't gonna play it all. I don't want to get in no trouble for it. But man, just listen to the words. I fell in love with this today. Let me sing. And I keep my breast cut, beat it, steak shit. Man, put my name on it, make me respect it. I'm talking face to face shit. But you show they got respect. It's cool on that fake shit. And I keep my breast cut, beat it, steak shit. Man, put my name on it. Yeah. There it is. I'm gonna let it go at that point. He just telling the truth. He just say he cool on that fake. Shh. Put some respect on his name. I like that. But I got to pay homage to all the sponsors and everybody that support the More Than the Coach podcast. So y'all bear with me one more time, and I'm gonna bring my guest in, and then hopefully my co-host will join us soon. But that's a working man, so he's not around. But hey, y'all hold tight while I take care of the bills. Y'all see what it is, y'all. Hey, once again, I thank everybody that support us, to all the business that's got me promoting their business. Hey, I appreciate y'all support and all the love here at the More Than the Coach podcast. Well, y'all, without no further delay, because I know this is a busy young man, so I'm going to get into the intro tonight, y'all. As y'all seeing pop up on the screen, first thing first, I'm show you who he is. Y'all know it. Number 3 in your program, number 1 in your heart, Mr. Trey Garrett. Y'all, it's going to be a pleasure to have Mr. Garrett on the podcast, or Trey as I should call him. This young man, he's a college grad. He graduated last year with his bachelor. Now he's working on his master. He's doing big things. When they say a rose can't grow through the concrete here in the city of Saginaw, here go one, y'all. And I know this one very well. Also, y'all, Trey was welcome to the 1,001 point. Let me quit. I'm stuttering over the words. Trey, you got me nervous, brother. But anyway, he was 1,000 point scorer, 500 rebound this year at Saginaw Valley. Also, this came in today. He set single season records, first with free throw makes at 152. He got career records, third with free throw makes, 392, and third in steals. I don't know if he got first team GLIAC, but if he didn't, shame on y'all, because he should be. And we'll find out when we pull him up on the screen. And so with no further delay, I'm gonna bring him in. I'm gonna show one more. I know he gonna like this one. This is an old throwback of him and his guy, Tom Izzo. But then we also got to show the family. We was there with him when he got his 1,000-point basketball. That was an honor to be there. I was with him in high school and got to step on the court with him in college. So y'all, with no further delay, let me bring in Mr. Three, Mr. Trey Garrett.
What's up, man?
What's up with you, nephew? How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm good. I'm good.
That's good, man. Sorry for stumbling over the intro, man. You made me nervous. I don't know.
I heard you though. It's funny though. Like,
Yeah, been
expect
doing this too
like,
long, but it's okay though, bro.
yeah,
Before we get started in the podcast, man, I like to do things a little different here on More Than the Coach podcast. I'm gonna show you two pictures, man.
mhm.
Just tell me what these pictures mean to you. 'Cause one of them you're gonna get a kick out of because I think me and you the only one, as well as my coaches and your brother, know about this picture.
Uh-huh.
This one right here. Well,
Yeah.
what's that picture right there, man?
That picture, man. That picture was tough. Like when we seen it, like in a moment, I remember like when it happened because I think I just got an and one or something, and we was down that game.
Yep,
We was like we just start finding a way to come back, and we just all like the momentum just shifted crazy, and we start beating the mess out Frankenmuth for real.
that's true. But you know
And,
what? The real
yeah,
story behind it, though, right?
and
Remember
you was yelling at me the whole time.
celebrating and yelling at you the whole
Yeah,
time on that one. You
yeah.
looked at me like you could tell on your face, like, "Damn, what's wrong? I just got an and one." But that picture always meant something to me, man. And then there was one I couldn't find, but a couple years later, we came back to this very spot, and we lost there your senior year
Yeah.
when you put 37 up on Mr. Basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget that in front of Izzo. Izzo let a diamond slip away. I'm gonna go on and say it, but hey, it ain't his fault or your fault. I
Yeah.
wish I was with you a year earlier. We would have made it happen. But this picture right here, man, this was another one iconic of me and you because this one I came back to that same spot we lost and we won,
Yeah, yeah, I did.
and you and your brother was the first two on that court to celebrate with me, and so I always had that one as a special picture too.
Yeah, I like that picture.
Yeah, then my favorite one when you and your brother was walking down the hall and he put his arm around you. You know,
Yeah, I got that picture as my lock screen. I can show you.
oh damn, I couldn't even find it. I was
Yeah,
looking for it too.
I got the other version of it. This
Okay.
this part. I don't know if it's it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
That's the picture right there too. I
yeah.
got I got to find that one in my archive. It's somewhere around there though. But for real though, so man, once again, nephew, I got to welcome you to the More Than the Coach podcast, man.
Happy to be here, man.
Mister 1,000 points in college, over 500 rebounds in college. Man, that's a big task, bro. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, like doing it, it don't really feel like nothing because it's like I'm kind of used to just always playing like that. Like I'm always get rebounds, and I'm just like, I mean, scoring was always easy to me. Like I just felt like once I was allowed the opportunity to be able to show that I can score the ball, then that's when everybody started noticing that. But like I
Yeah.
always felt like I could do that. Like it just So scoring 1,000, like I feel like I kind of did it quick though. Like
Mhm.
because I ain't really played too much my first couple years, so I wasn't even expecting to ever do nothing like that or accomplish any of the goals that I accomplished so far. And yeah, so
Hmm. And you
that's
know
really
what's
that was really all to
and
that.
you know what's crazy about that though? You scored 1,000 points, man. I think it was last year you was first team all defense in the GLIAC.
Yeah,
And people used to trip out when I tell them, I said, man, he ain't play no defense in high school.
no.
I
but
told you.
it's like so even though I didn't, I just used to think about everything that like we used to do growing up, like all the little slides that we used to do, all the like defensive drills we used to always do. And I feel like that was just kind of something that I just used as like my thing to be able to get me into the games, and
Hmm.
it kind of helped my career, I guess I could say. Like I focus on playing defense, and that's what coaches know me for. Like they like how I play defense and how hard I play on defense. So I think that's kind of like it was something that like I just always was just used to doing. I didn't never feel like doing it, like or I never thought about doing it. Like I just like it just came natural. Like
Yeah. Hey, look what Kente posted.
yeah, I for sure. I know I ain't used to play defense, bro. You know it too. Like I mean, I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie. We older now, So
Yeah.
back then, I would say I was playing defense, but I for
But
sure was just trying to get steals and dunks. That's all
but
I
you know
was
what
trying to.
you know what it was? It was the style of defense we played back then, where we caused havoc. And if you was in the passing lane, like you said, if you was sliding and you was right where you were supposed to be, 9 times out of 10 you was getting a steal.
Yeah, and that's one thing some people didn't really believe in. When I know some people told me that when I came to college, like we didn't play real defense or like we didn't really play basketball in high school, so that's why we didn't get looked at like that for basketball. But I feel like we played like
We
it was
played
just
help.
our defense was just so chaotic and it caused people to like they just like you
Right.
can't teach turning the ball over. Like you practice to not turn the ball over, but we make people turn the ball over so much that like they coaches start getting frustrated with it. I,
Exactly.
I remember one game we was beating a team so bad they coach told us to stop like playing defense how he was playing defense. Like
Hmm.
I was like what you want us to do? Y'all team can't handle the pressure. So I
That's
mean
right. And that's the sad part. And I can't lie to you, man. I miss that kind of stuff because today they don't believe in defense like that. And I blame the NBA for it because that
yeah,
stuff really
everybody want to be Steph, you know.
everybody want to shoot the ball.
Serious.
So
Just super serious.
understand, why certain guys like Pat Bev, Day, them guys made it in the league and still playing.
Like people like Jimmy Butler, like I be watching like I like watching his highlights, Jimmy Butler highlights, and like
Yeah.
he it's just his mentality, the way he approached the game, he be hooping, and his Marquette highlights was really crazy. Like
Yep.
he used to play just the way his style of play, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie. So
Yep.
that's why I mean it's not really shocking that he be carrying like the Heat to championships and getting them to the conference finals because the way he played, like on the defensive and offensive end, like it translates. So
Yep. And that's what they got to understand. If you want to make it to that next level, you better play D. Because my motto still ain't changed. You can't play D, you can't play for me.
man.
Yeah, that's cool. So, man, as once again, I got to give you your flowers. While you here, man. I'm proud of you as your uncle, your former coach. Watching you grow up from a young man and a little boy to a young adult, man, doing big things. Look at him always flexing with the hair.
I
Terrible.
gotta take man, it's all messed up. I can't be looking all weird on the camera.
Look at you, y'all. He a pretty boy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But
Ah,
I do want to say, man, can you tell everybody what was the difference like when you first? Because a lot of people don't know you went to school on a football scholarship.
yeah.
You
That's
know.
what would be funny. So going to school here for so long, like I was meeting different people and like everybody just know me for playing basketball. Like, but
Mhm.
the people who was actually here before time, like, so I don't know if you seen it was a little clip. We was playing flag football in the gym. I mean in the
Mhm.
field house not too long ago. And like I threw that pass to Toodles and everybody was like, dang, I didn't know you could throw the ball like that, or like you threw a dot. Like I'm like, man, I used to do this like every day. Like this was my life. I think it's like I don't know. I used to play football the way I played. Like I was a quarterback. I first went to college. Coach Collins, he um he had found me at my little brother. Well, at y'all 7-on-7 for real, and
Mhm.
he had told me to come up there, and we was just talking and stuff. And then he was like, "Well, would I like to come play football here?" And I was like, "For sure." Like I was already committed to Siena at the time. And, like I was already messing with that program like heavy. They was gonna let me play football and basketball, so that was like kind of like the thing there. So it was like a hard decision, but like
Yeah.
coming here was like I feel like it was like destined. I guess like I say it was like made for me to come here because like it was the only like bigger school that I had like on my table at the time, and
Yeah.
like I ain't really know too much. Like I ain't really know too much about different schools and things like that. So, and coming to Saginaw Valley, I didn't know what to expect. Honestly, like I ain't think like after it was like they asked me to play basketball at first, and then they went away from it because like I had to tell them no at first, and then after I got done playing football, it was just like I knew I wanted to play basketball, so I tried out. The coach said he liked like how hard I play and stuff like that. And he was like, my defense, yeah, and it was open gym. He seen me, and so I didn't feel like I was playing no defense in there. So I don't know.
It
I
went
don't
back
know.
to it went back to what we talked about earlier, that havoc wild style. and them
Yeah.
guys couldn't handle it. You know,
Yeah.
we knew what it was about because I remember coming to one of y'all open gyms at midnight. I was like, damn, it's late. I'm tired. But I went and watched it and I was like, oh, yeah, he can handle this. And
I don't know why, and I just feel like I don't know why. Like I just feel like I could have played basketball out of high school. It's just like I don't really know why. Like the opportunities didn't come for me, but I mean, I guess it wasn't made for it to happen.
yeah, you know how they always say God don't make mistakes. He do things for a reason.
Yeah,
And
facts.
sometimes he hide them diamonds so they can shine later. And that's just how I look at it. You
Yeah,
know what
facts.
I'm saying? So I mean, anybody from the city of Saginaw can see that hey, it can happen if you believe, because all you gotta do is come and watch you. You know, you got another local Saginaw cat on the squad, little Freddie. You
Hmm.
know, y'all right here from the city doing big things in college. So that's a true honor, man. So I know you experienced a lot of highs and lows
Hmm.
in high school, on the court, off the court, as well as in college. What's one in each level stood out to you the most?
Some highs and lows. So I start with like some high moments from high school. In high school, I had like the high moment was what did we do? I think making the playoffs in football was kind of like a high moment
Hmm.
for me. That and then also after we won the what was it, regionals, when we won the regional championship, and I had a triple double that game. That was probably the craziest like moments for me in high school. Like those were some major highs for me because like I didn't know I had a triple double. I just really was wanting to win that game, and it was a good game. We played
Well,
against we played against Flint Powers and
kid Cam.
yeah, we played against Flint Powers, and that game was crazy. Like I ain't gonna lie, was that the championship game? No, that was the game to go to the championship
That
game.
was the game to go to the
So then we played
quarter.
Ovid Elsie in the championship. I remember now.
Yep,
We played somebody like that in the championship. And
yep, yep.
that's when I had the triple double. But that whole little time span was just like my senior year of high school, I think was like a major like up for me. Like I really enjoyed that time there. And a low for me in high school would probably be losing in quarters for sure. That hurt it bad because like I went out like I tried everything for real and it
Yeah,
didn't really work out. It really didn't work out how we wanted it to. My brothers got fouled out. I was supposed
yep,
to have my boys in there with me, man, and it just
yeah.
ain't work out. But like it's something that like I learned from and took it with me till now, and I always cherish those moments because playing with those boys will never be like it'll never be the same as playing with anybody else because like those boys was really like my brothers, and I know for a fact like they'll do anything for me, and I do the same for them. So
That's
I think
right.
that was just a different feeling playing with them and winning games with them. So
Yeah, it's kind of like Kente said it a couple of weeks ago when I had him on the podcast. That was a brotherhood that's unbreakable. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure, for
And I
sure.
tell everybody that team, we lost the first game in overtime with a shot at the buzzer.
Yeah, that
Never
game
forget.
was crazy too. Like we lost
Yep.
that game and didn't lose another game. But
And then
I still feel like we lost that basketball game because we was in the football playoffs. Like that's the only reason. We
yeah,
all
we
played
wasn't in
football.
shape. We
We
wasn't in
all
shape.
played football. We ain't had no practices for real, and then we
Nope.
just went
That was our
straight to
first
hooping.
tournament. We went right to a money ball tournament right off the rip.
Yep.
And since you throw out the football thing, a lot of people don't know, but Bridgeport High School only made it to the playoffs twice in the school history. One was in '88 or '89,
Yeah,
and the
somewhere.
second one was your senior year. You know, and that poster, that whole team still hang up in that locker room. You know, whenever I retire for good, I'm taking and put it down here in the studio. Gotta have it. They can't have that. You know, I just seen Marcel the other day too. So we talk about, just chatting and having good conversation again. So that's cool. So what
Yeah.
was one of your highs and lows that you experienced in college?
Highs and lows in college. I think my high was really being able to play. Like she talking about stop playing with your hair. I can't help it. I can't help it. I ain't gonna lie,
That's all right. Do your
but
thing. Do
like
you?
playing playing basketball. The moment I first got to actually play, like be able to step on the court. It felt different. Like I just didn't know how to feel. Like it was like I finally get to play what I really love to do. Like I mean, I love playing football, but like
Yeah.
I love playing basketball. Like I always grew up watching Tank play basketball. I used to play AAU when we was in second grade, and I told you to get the team when we was sitting in the living room. Like I remember every moment, like how my whole basketball journey started. So
Yeah.
it was just like everything getting the. It came full circle for me being able to come back to play basketball and like just stepping on the court for real. And then when I dropped 40, I ain't gonna lie, when I dropped 40, that moment was so crazy to me because like I just couldn't miss.
Nah, you couldn't.
And the person on the court, like it was somebody on the other team. He was like, "So you chose not to miss today, huh?" I was like, "I can't help it, bro. Like I don't know what you want me to do." So
Hell, he had 39.
yeah, so
You had 40 and 39.
Yeah, no, he had 36.
36. Oh, okay. I remember he was.
Right, I got the whole stat sheet left.
Oh, okay.
So they won, so it don't matter.
I know that was
It
that
don't
was
matter.
terrible.
That was just I would have hit the buzzer beater, but we not gonna say too much though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another one we won't even talk on. But we was cheering. We wanted. Me and Tank was sitting there talking about, 50 coming, 50 coming. You know, we was trying, and then that lame ass call in overtime when you jump straight in the air, both hands high, never broke your wrist down, and he called foul. Then you turn around and did it the next game,
and
they
they
never
don't
called
even
foul.
call it.
Boy, I
They
tell you,
don't even call it.
you know, I got a whole lot to say about referees. They'll be getting my letter to the state soon. Because, I don't know if you know, but Unk got thrown out finally after 30 years of coaching, bro.
I know. Tank told me when it happened. I was like, dang, that's crazy because it happened. I got ejected. You got ejected. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
so insane that it happened.
It just, I guess, like you said, full circle, and I was tired. So I had to let them know how I felt. And I was real honest with them. All I said was, got to get in shape if you want to run with us, bro.
Hey, I got a tech for literally getting called out of my name. So, and
Wow.
I said, dang. So, I mean, we can't really control what the rest do to us.
No, we can't control it, but I'm gonna let them know how I feel about that crap though.
Yeah, I feel you.
I went through it all year and a hell of a season, but it's all right though. That's cool. So you live a real private life though, to be honest with you, for a lot of athletes, man. How do you keep your life private like you do?
Man, honestly, I think I don't know. I'm just more so to myself for real. I chill with my family and my like. I feel like if you wanna get in contact with me, I don't think it's that hard. But like,
Yeah,
really just like, I mean, it's always all love towards everybody, but I don't go out my way to try to contact people. I'm not gonna lie. So I think I'm like that keep me grounded too. So like I don't have so many people in my way or like in my thoughts that's making me think about like doing things that's deterring me away from what I actually want to do in life, which is like get my master's degree and play professional basketball. So
that's right.
I try to keep as like my circle as like small as possible for real. But it's always all love with everybody. It's no like
Oh yeah,
if everybody know if they see me, they can speak to me. Like I'm not easygoing. I ain't really. It's nothing too overly like. I'm humble. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm really always humble.
That's good. Got to stay that way for
Yeah,
real.
sure.
And that's kind of cool. You kind of answered my next question. It was like, so what's next for Trey Garrett?
Oh yeah. I mean, so hopefully we gonna just hope tomorrow. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but I just want to hope tomorrow, like because I guess that's when the all conference stuff come out. So hopefully I'm all conference. I don't want to jinx it. They might not put me on there because our team didn't have the success that we should have had, which is
True.
understandable. But like, I don't know how that really go.
Yeah,
Wayne coach came up to me after the game and like, I mean, coaches all season. I mean, I'm done playing, so I could talk about it. But coaches done. I mean, they all season they came up to me like, I'm so glad we don't have to play you no more. Like, you like, we don't know what to do with you no more. Like
Hmm.
you do just so much for your team that like we just love watching you play and love coaching against you. Ferris coach said it to me like one time. Ferris player was arguing with me. I'm like, what is you talking to me for? You on the bench, bro. And the coach came up to me. He was like, Trey, you're a hell of a competitor. Like, I love talking to you too. Like, you just the way you play and stuff like that. Mind you, in the game, I always be like, man, stop talking to me. But like, I hear it though, like, and I just respect it, even though like we lose sometimes, we win sometimes, but like they still compliment the way that I play, and I appreciate that. I even got complimented by a ref before. He was like, "You're a hell of a competitor in the way that you play. I love watching you play." I'm like, dang,
That's
I
big.
appreciate that. So
Yeah, that's big. You
things
don't
like that.
get that.
Hopefully tomorrow I'll be all conference though, so we just gonna bet on that.
Well, I'm gonna speak it in existence, regardless of the season you had. First team, all GLIAC, first team defensive player.
Yeah, I hope so.
You
I
know,
hope so.
because you were second team last year, right?
Yeah, second team, and I boosted all my numbers. So I mean, what else you want? I'm first in steals now. I was second last year.
Okay. So that's it. We gonna already spoken in existence.
Yeah,
Also, too, for all my listeners that didn't go to the game, Arthur Hill is up third quarter, 36-31 over Flint Powers. Just thought I'd throw that out there. You know.
so they gotta get that dub for the city.
Yeah, I went. Me and Tank went the other night, man. When
That
they
was
played,
tough that they had to play each other again, though. I like that.
yeah,
High
that was
game
cool,
again. That
man.
was tough. I like
In
that.
a neutral setting,
Mm-hmm.
and the high
It was a
came out.
better game,
It
but
was the high came out with a. They had a heck of a game plan, and then the Hill had to make some adjustments. And once that big boy got in foul trouble, I like him, man. Once he get his footwork together at the high, man, that boy is nice. And got to get a little quicker. Kind of remind me of a baby Jimmy Bill.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I
Yep.
can see that. Jimmy,
But he put
Jimmy was
problems.
a little smoother with hooping, but
Yep, he had put problems on the Hill. Then when he got in foul trouble, that changed the game. But that damn Boot and Lionel,
I seen
yeah,
lineup at 30.
yeah, man, he did one of them things you tried to do before, and
I seen he tried to jump over somebody.
oh my god, and damn, they made it.
I know. That's
And
tough.
I think me and Tank would have left the game if that would have happened, though.
I be talking to my coaches. I mean, why not go get him? I don't know what they don't see. I don't know.
I don't think that boy gonna be around here. You know, who knows though? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I always tell kids don't count your eggs before they hatch, and don't never turn your nose up on nobody. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna come to this point where I'm gonna say some words to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you tell me what they mean to you.
All
All
right, bet.
right. Let's start with family.
Family. I mean, family mean a lot to me. I got it tatted on me, family first. So I got FOH tatted on me. That's family. I got all my granddads, my grandma tatted on me. I got nothing but family. I'm really family. Like I care about my family for sure. And
Right.
to have all my family at that game, like when I got the 1,000 points, I was like I had to go crazy. Like it was just like I had no choice. So I
That's right.
think just family mean a lot to me for real. So
There it is. What's up? First off, we gotta welcome our co-host Fred Jack, the hardworking man, to the
Yeah.
podcast.
What's up? What's
What's
up?
up
What's
with
going
you,
on,
Fred?
y'all? What's up, Trey?
Nothing much, man. We sitting here chatting with Mr. Trey Garrett, Mr. 1000. You know what I'm saying?
No
So we
doubt.
sitting here having a chat. He right now he on his words. He just talked about family. The next word is loyalty.
loyalty, loyalty. I mean, I will always hope somebody will be loyal to me, and like, I mean, you want people to be loyal to you, but sometimes people not always gonna be loyal to you. So,
That's right. That's true. I like
I
that.
mean,
Like that. So let's go respect.
respect. Like, you gotta have respect in everything that you go into. Like, you gotta, like, I know one thing I always take from my coaches, like he always used to say, respect the game. So you gotta respect,
Mm.
like, you gotta respect the game when it comes to like basketball in a sense. But you can also take that in real life too. Like, you gotta respect everybody. Like, if you want respect from somebody, you gotta give respect too. So, just respect. You gotta be mindful of it.
Okay, I like that. Then the next word is sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I took a lot of sacrifices in my career for sure. Like, so I I used to ride the bench, but I'm gonna just use my life secrets as like a situation I don't really know. But like, I mean, I used to ride the bench. Like, I really sacrificed playing basketball. I really almost like I wanted to give up for real. Like, I used to tell my mom and like I don't even really want to hoop no more. Like, I just want to go do something else. Like, cause I felt like I wasn't good enough at the time. Like, I must not be good enough. He don't see me for real. So it was like it was hard at the time. So I had to sacrifice my feelings.
Yeah.
And then just like focus on just I really want to do this. I made myself like get the mindset like you just gotta sacrifice your playing time. When your time come. You just gotta sacrifice. And then I guess everything happened for me. So then I feel like the sacrifices make champions, sometimes. Like
There it is. And then we got two more words. Basketball.
Basketball. It's my favorite thing to do, honestly. Like I say I'm definitely a gym rat. Like I'm taking a little break right now because we just got done hooping and stuff. My body a little sore still, but I really love being in the gym, and I think basketball ever changed my life and put me guided me down avenues that I never expected for myself, honestly. So like I knew I was good in high school, but I just thought it was because it was high school. It was just high school. It was easy for me, and I didn't think I could do that to people in college, like to where it was like people would actually see me and like who is this? Like I never heard of him before. Like where he come from? So I think basketball was something that was really like a big part of my life, and it's gonna always stay with me forever.
That's right. Because you got a lot of little kids that look up to you and love you.
I never signed so many autographs before in my life. Like I had one day we was at a away game and a little kid came up to me and asked me could I sign his shoe and take a picture with him. So I thought that was like that's a moment that I think was kind of cool. So
that's right.
Got fans everywhere. You never know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know a little kid created you on 2K and all he got you playing. He be cracking me up. He like, Coach, I got your nephew on 2K. I'll be like, what? He's like, yeah, I got him. He my shooting guard.
That's funny. I ain't never heard that one.
Man, hey, you never know. Your sister said your niece is waving at the screen to you. Oh, there you go. See, you got kids going crazy for you even on the podcast. I love it.
Man,
I love
it. My little niece and nephews, they love me and I love them so much.
Man.
I think honestly they the reason why I wanted to like be good, like actually keep playing. So they could just see somebody doing something. Like I mean like Deuce be amazed, Kenny be amazed, and Cal just love seeing like they just love watching me, like seeing all the pictures, and they just love like I go to the house, they just Uncle Trey, like that stuff was something that drove me to want to be like I guess successful in my little path. So
that's right. And the crazy part, sitting at the games watching them, they be out there tripping. They get mad at you when you don't be turning around. I'm like, he playing ball.
I be trying to keep focused. I can't. They be already mad at me because I be looking in the stands, but I just be talking to them.
But that's a beautiful thing, though, man. And last but not least, FOH.
FOH, man. I got it tatted on my arm. Like I said, I could show the FOH tat. I got it right here.
Okay.
I got the FOH tat.
You got it.
And I got my favorite saying too. Don't wish for it, work for it. I don't know if you can really see that too. So I used to always think about that too, like working out, going on to the gym and stuff like that. But FOH is something that, like, that's like I ain't gonna lie, I die about FOH. Like for real, like that was something that we was like. I just seen a video on my mom's phone like a couple weeks ago. We initiated G into the pool into FOH. Like that's something so funny that like we used to just do stuff together. Like and I think that's what made us so good growing up in high school and becoming a high school basketball team, because us being on FOH, like if we would have had everybody from our high school like that played FOH went to high school together, I'm pretty sure we would probably have like 3-4 state championships.
Man,
like it was just off the way we all was connected, and like we was literally all brothers. Like we was little kids, but we used to do things and play against teams and beat people. Like we never would have thought we was beat. We all coming from Saginaw. Like everybody talking about we sorry, like we don't play nobody, like we ain't no real AAU team, but then we just beat everybody by 40. Like it just be so it was so effortless, and our bond, like we love playing with each other. Like we all go to like literally run through a wall for each other. So I
And
think that was
that's what a lot of people don't realize, because Fred was a part of my first old FOH team.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's funny that I'm talking and we bought up FOH. A couple of weeks
Really
ago,
new
he had on
team.
the FOH jersey.
I still got one
Yeah,
in here. I gotta find it though. It's the
Yeah,
one with the shirt on it
yeah.
though.
I
I
still
was
got some of my trophies and all that stuff up there on the shelf. Medals,
And I
plaques,
know
all
my
that stuff,
know
man.
my
I got
mom
all that stuff up
medals
there.
and stuff.
people don't realize how deep that FOH brotherhood go. You know what I'm saying? And
Man.
Fred is a part of that first original group with Tank and them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I had two teams back then, I had Tank and them as a young team, and
Mm-hmm.
then Fred and them was my older squad. And we used to do that. I know if y'all took two teams to nationals, 24 boys, and a 7-passenger van, and a full conversion van,
That's
and we
crazy.
was deep. Yeah,
That's
but
too
people don't.
We
Yeah,
went out and
that
put
hey,
in some work too, man.
we did and put in
You know
some work.
what's interesting about to what he said too is like playing with everybody like that, being that a lot of us went to Weber at the time. We went to Weber in South, I want to say. So by the time we got to Saginaw High, it was perfect because, like you said, we all had been playing with each other for years. So when
Mm-hmm.
we got there, it's just like he said, everybody
funny.
already got relationships. Everybody know what to do. Everybody know how
Fact.
to get everybody going. But the only thing that sucks is just over time, so much stuff happens in people's life, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
can't keep on the same journey. Because by the time senior year started, like probably
Yeah.
People
nobody was
start doing
around.
different things. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sucks. Everybody can't keep
But
that bond.
what I can say though, as the coach and the founder of FOH, I still get all that love no matter who it is.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
know, I was in the gas station seeing a cat. I didn't see cats that and went the opposite way, but it's still that FOH love. And so that's one thing we did. We built a brotherhood and a family and tradition. And I'm still hoping my daughter's playing this picnic because we need it for
Yeah,
all the FOH players, former players, and we just have a good time.
That'll
You
be
know,
hype for sure. I ain't gonna lie, that'll be
for
cold.
real.
yeah,
So
gotta be.
that's something that's gonna be in the workings and everything. So Fred, you got anything you want to ask Trey while we got him on?
Yeah, man. Hopefully, ain't actually nothing that was already asked. No, like I said, a little bit work, but I guess I don't want to try to hold you too much. But the most important thing I probably want to ask you is, um, what's what did you take away from your career at Saginaw Valley? Like, what
What I took away from
your
my
biggest
career,
takeaway?
my
Yeah.
biggest takeaway, I think, I mean, I love some of the relationships that I built here. Like my friends, like I met some of them people, like they be real, like genuine people. And like you don't
Yeah.
come across that too many times. Like you never know who
Mm,
you can really trust. I'm gonna be honest. So, and I think I met some people who really like stuck out to me. And I think I consider them like my brothers and some like my friends. Like, and I really like had fun in college. I ain't gonna lie, like with the basketball, like
yeah.
just graduating all together. Like I never even expected graduating for myself. Like that's one thing like I never really thought about. Like I just didn't think I was gonna graduate. I just thought I was gonna play sports for as long as I could,
Yeah.
and just like until that ran out, I wasn't really gonna pay attention to school for real. But like it worked out for me. Like I started locking in class, and then
Mm,
it just made basketball so much easier. So I think just my experience and my growth, I think that's my biggest takeaway from college for real, my career here. Like the growth, like I show over my career. Like at first I was more like, I wouldn't say immature, but like I didn't really lock in as much as I should have. And I wasn't really like focused on the main thing, which was like trying to get a degree and find a way to be good at basketball. So
yeah.
I think
Mhm.
that was my biggest takeaway from my career for sure.
So, and
That's
another
good.
thing I want to ask you too. Obviously, your accomplishment. Uh, what did you enjoy the most about that night? 200,000 points.
When I scored 1,000 points,
Yeah.
uh, really, because we was playing fairies. So I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
y'all, I'm done playing. I'm done playing. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I went about this whole my whole 1,000 point journey. Like, so
Yeah.
I needed I went into the season. I said I'm only going. I said I was like 400 and something points away. So I'm like, oh, that's easy. I'm definitely getting that. Like I scored 400 this season, and I know I
Mm-hmm.
could have. I'm like I could really put up. I could have put up more than that. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna approach this season differently. Like I was working from day one. Like
Yeah.
literally, I've been working. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep trying to increase my game, and how can I increase my scoring? So I said I got to be able to be in the gym and work on my shot more to where like
Yeah.
it'll make it like that where I'm unguardable. Basically, people gotta guard me at all
Yep.
three levels. So I think once I went into that, I was like, we gonna fast forward to when I was like a couple points away. We was like 3 games. It was 3 games span. We had a road trip and we had 2 games. It was Lake
Mm.
State and Ferris. And I said, I ain't got no choice, but I'm breaking this record against these two, like one of these
Yeah.
teams. Like I'm breaking this record. I said, I gotta go. I told my friend RJ, I'm like, I gotta break, like I gotta score at least 30 this game and like 30 this game and I'll break it. And he was like, you could definitely do that, bro. Like I know you can
Yeah.
do it. Like everybody know I could score. I feel like everybody believe in me more than I believe in me. I don't know why. It's
That's
just
dope.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about me. I don't try to look too far ahead. Like I try to stay like leveled, I guess sometimes. But he believed in me, and then I just was like, I can definitely drop 30 easy. Like they can't nobody guard me. That's how I just went and approached the whole game. Like
Mm-hmm.
so after that, I seen I was like 60 some points away, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna break this record against them. And so then once I went crazy the first game against Lake State. I wasn't even expecting to go that crazy. Like I'm like, whoa, I scored a little crazy. So now for the Ferris game, it made it so much easier to break the 1,000 points. So I went in there. I only needed like 10 points,
Oh
10
yeah.
or yeah, something like that. I think I needed like 10 points. And so when I got the ball on the wing, it wasn't respecting me. So I caught
Start
the
letting
ball
that
from
thing
Freddie.
go.
Freddie passed me the ball and I shot the three and it went in and I knew it was gonna be good. Like that whole game, I'm like, yeah, it's over. Now they're definitely not winning. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're definitely not winning this game.
Yeah. That's
That's
dope,
cool,
man.
man.
Congratulations, by the way, too, bro.
I
Let me
appreciate
just
that.
tell you that.
So I gotta ask you though, what advice would you give a young athlete today that want to get to this level you on?
Uh, to get to this level, honestly, I feel like you gotta trust your work and like be yourself, but work. Like honestly, it take a lot of work to become a college athlete. Like it's not easy. People think it is easy. Like, yeah, you see us playing basketball and stuff, but like they don't pay attention to all the practices we do, all the workouts we do, all the team like bonding things that we do. Like we have meetings all the time, film sessions. Like we do things like that to where like it'll kind of deter you from wanting to play basketball, like to the
Mm.
point like it'd be just so much going on. But to get to this process though, you just gotta really be humble and trust who you are. Like if you feel like you that dude
Mm.
and you get to college and like you see it's a lot of people that was that dude too on that team. So you gotta actually try to expose yourself to the coaches to a way in a way that like you can't like it's undeniable. Like our
Mm.
coach used to tell me like Trey, regardless of what Trey do, like he can mess up, but like I gotta leave him out there because like he gonna make up for it. Like I mean, like
True.
I don't know, like regardless, I feel like you just gotta just trust yourself and just work hard. Like just be the hardest worker, and honestly, everything gonna work out because coaches love people who play hard.
True.
That's true, and I'm glad you said that because that was my struggle this year,
Mm-hmm.
getting kids to believe that hard work pays off. You
Mm-hmm.
know, a lot of these kids think you can just turn the light switch on and boom, you LeBron James.
And some people, some people are like that, but like everybody not like that. Like me, I'm not like that. I feel like I just had to. I feel like I could. Yes, I could turn it. I feel like I could go for 30 whenever I wanted to. Honestly, that's just my opinion. But I mean,
Yeah.
everybody think they own thoughts. But I feel like I could do that. But like I think also it was because I put in so much work that like I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm capable of doing that. Like
But
so, honestly, if you put the work in,
you said the magic words. You got to work though.
yeah,
You
for
got to
sure.
work because if you
Yeah.
work, yeah, you can do what you're supposed
Mm-hmm.
to do, what you can do. So
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that, man, and I'm gonna make sure I make that a clip too. And
For
yeah,
sure.
and two, like they say, you know, proper preparation
Prevents poor
prevent
performance.
there
Fact.
it
performance.
is.
For
So
sure.
And it's like me and your motto is: don't wish for it, work for
That was my favorite motto, honestly.
it.
Like I
Do you know
always would take that from everything. Like
that?
I approach everything, like I approach every mind, like every workout, every drill. Just
I'm
don't wish for it. Like
mess your head up with that though. You know where that motto came from?
where it come from.
Saginaw Valley football players. Hey,
I
uh,
know that.
who y'all weight room named after? Todd Herman.
I don't
Is yes.
know.
Y'all
he's
weight
like,
room
hey, I
named
don't really
after,
care to be up in
Oh
there.
no. I
hey,
used
for
to do
real.
some different weights
It's
in there. I
named
wasn't
after
paying no
Yeah.
attention.
Todd Herman and Radlinski. He used to be the quarterback, and they used to work for me at Wolverine, and they used to bring me these Saginaw Valley shirts, and they knew Keon played for Grand Valley,
Mm-hmm.
so they used to, harass me, and they'd bring me but I wore the t-shirts because they was nice, and they had SVSU football on the front, and then on the back it had "Don't wish for it, work for it."
Yeah.
And I never forget we was getting ready to go on the AAU tournament. I was getting y'all some new shirts. I was like, damn, I got to use that. And ever since
Right.
then, I've been using it. And they seen it on one of our FOA shirts, and they was like, "Oh, you like that?" I said, "Man, yeah, it's mine now." And one of the cool parts every year, senior night or graduation night at Bridgeport, one of my seniors always say that's their favorite motto.
It
You know,
is though. That's
and
a great motto for real. Like when you approach everything like with that mindset, you honestly can. Like I mean, honestly, people think differently about certain things, but I feel like if you tell yourself you can do something, you can do it.
that's
So
right.
that's just
Oh,
something I take about that
yep,
situation. The power of the tongue is really like something that I feel.
it's real powerful.
True.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
get about that all the time. So I have to accept it, and I do believe it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, man, this was another great interview. Fred, anything else you want to ask Trey before we get ready to get out of here?
Uh, nah, not too much. Like I said, man, I feel like I've missed some of my many times. So, like I said, I see you, man, like
You
working
And
can
out,
then
do
on
whatever
my
you want.
workout too.
you're a working man, bro. You already know. I'll send you the link. You can watch it all over.
Yeah.
But we,
Sure.
we had a great conversation tonight, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Talked about his life, man, basketball, college, and everything. Kind of messed people up. I know when I heard him when he talked about he used to be a football player because a lot of people didn't remember that.
I think you
And
got the
Yeah.
jersey back there. I think that's the football jersey back
That's
there,
the
ain't
football jersey right
it?
there.
Yeah.
That was homecoming.
yep,
Yeah.
Homecoming.
senior year we had a breast cancer game,
Yeah.
and
You got to get a frame, bro.
I know, I know. I got my basketball jersey here
Yeah.
framed. I need all my jerseys framed.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
yeah. But one thing I will tell you, Trey, man, sky the limit for you. Just
Appreciate
keep
that.
working hard, stay humble, and God got your plan already mapped out. You just got to follow His steps, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And I already know me and my family will be taking trips and going to see you play somewhere.
Most
Hopefully,
definitely.
hopefully it's where I want to see you in the NBA level on that G League, and then growing your way up. But if it's somewhere traveling on the other side of the world, you're on your own, nephew. I'm just playing,
Even
but
if I get everybody tickets, we going.
that's right. Hey, just keep working, keep grinding, and like I told you off air, I'm gonna get that information to you so you can reach out and touch bases with Jalen, them man, and hey, I'm proud of you, man. It was an honor tonight to have you on again, bro. I remember I had you and Mark on the first season I ever started podcasting.
Hey, Jay, I remember that too.
Yeah, we didn't came a long way since then now. But
Definitely. You got the whole setup in the back. I see it.
yeah, this is just one of the things. I meant to put the FOH backdrop up today, but I got so busy promoting and doing the stuff for the other few weeks I got coming up,
Cool.
podcast.
Cool.
So, but I had to get ready and make sure we had this one right, man. But I'm just honored again to have you on, man.
It's a
Uh,
pleasure.
yes, sir. And I know we'll be talking outside it. Plus, I need to get a game of Madden in with you,
Hey,
punish you.
we could get online. I got it now.
Yeah, okay. We were gonna get on then. I gotta
Bet.
go get the missus some dinner, man. And after that, then we're gonna be good. Let's see. We have one more comment just pop up. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, I did.
Uh-oh, $1 million visions. 51-44 Powers lead. Oh no. 131 and a quarter. Oh, that's Arthur Hill down. Damn. Mm, come on,
Tough.
man. That's tough. It's playoffs though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss it.
Yeah. Hang
I
on,
miss
boo.
it. Uh-oh.
Hang on. Give me a
Hey,
second. Dad doing
that's,
something. Hang on. Didn't I tell you to
mm,
wait? I told her, I said, I gotta come upstairs. I said, stay downstairs. Give me a second, okay?
that's all right, bro. They need their daddy
All right.
time. You know how that
Uh,
go. If my
it's never
granddaughters
no
was,
dad. It's never no self dad time. All my time gotta go with them.
it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful
Hey,
thing.
knock it off. Here I come.
So, but yeah, we're gonna get ready to let Trey get out of here for the night. And once again, Trey, thank you for coming to the More Than the Coach
Chuck,
podcast.
for having
Yep.
me.
Yeah. And we'll definitely be talking and getting together anyway outside the podcast realm.
I bet.
All right.
Bro.
All
So
right,
you have
Chuck.
a good
Yup,
one,
for
man.
sure.
Blessings, bro.
Yes, sir. Talk to you later.
Yep.
So as y'all see, we had a great time, great conversation with Mr. Trey Garrett. Got to show this picture again. One of my favorite pictures. I'm gonna have to get that blowed up. Mr. 1,000 point in his college career, as well as over 500 rebounds. That's a beautiful thing, for that young man to reach that goal. Especially when a lot of people didn't believe in him and didn't think he can do it, and he proved them wrong. So with that being said, Fred, it's been a good night tonight. We did a good job tonight, bro. Yeah. But man, I know it's time for you to go and do that daddy time. So I'm gonna let you get out of here and go
Hey,
enjoy it.
I'm in overtime right now, man.
There it is. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it though. Go
Nah,
get it,
uh,
baby. Go get it. For
never
real.
stop.
We'll be chatting on this weekend. I hit you up about next couple episodes we got going on. Got a
Okay,
couple
that's cool.
big coming up too. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right, my
You planning
brother.
on watching that? You planning on checking that fight out tomorrow?
What fight?
What is it? Anthony Joshua and the UFC fighter. What's his name? Francis Ngannou.
Oh no, I ain't know nothing about it. I really don't follow boxing no more, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, I might have to do something. If I'm around, got a couple things to take care of tomorrow. But you know,
gotcha.
been enjoying this week of getting my mind reset.
Yeah, right.
Like coming to see Keisha Cole and K Michelle this past weekend, and
Yeah,
got to enjoy that, man. So you know how it go. Now I got to get back and face the real world in a couple days.
right.
Yeah, yep.
Right on.
But all right,
Yes, sir.
Fred. Well, you have a good night, my brother,
You too, my
and
man.
I'll definitely touch bases with you this weekend, man.
Okay. Yep.
All right,
Blessings, man.
push up.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Peace. All right, y'all. This is your boy, Coach Marshall from the More Than the Coach podcast. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next week. It's military night. I got a couple veterans gonna be on there. A few veterans to be actually. Matter of fact, where is my? Just put that promo up there so y'all can see it real quick, cause I'm gonna be honored for that night. But I got some veterans that's gonna be on. Come on, and we're gonna have a conversation and we're gonna talk. So, hmm. Oh, thank you, mother. I see your post. Appreciate it. But next week we'll be on with some vets, having great conversation, talking about the life during as well as after the military. You might learn something, y'all. So got to check that out. But this your boy Coach Marshall with the More Than the Coach podcast. Hey, it's been real. Once again, thanks my guests, my nephew, Mr. Trey, number 3, Garrett, for being on the More Than the Coach podcast. My co-host Fredell Jackson joining in on us tonight, and everybody that watched it, support us. Thank you. We appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Peace.